Okay, a little project going on today. Most of it's scrap wood. The problem I have with my firewood is, obviously I have plenty of trees here, but I don't cut them. Or at least, sometimes I'll thin the small ones out. But I like my trees here. So I end up having to either buy firewood. If I cut it myself, we just got done coming back from Buddy's house cutting firewood. He's not used to cutting my length of firewood, which is short. My stove will take a 14-inch log. He's used to cutting 18 to 20 inch. And even though I told him, hey, you can cut you a, that's my type of wood right there. That one's his. So what I run into is when I don't have a place to cut, I buy my firewood. A little store up there, not too far from me, 5, 6, 7, 8 miles, sells firewood. And basically what they do, if you need money, you cut firewood, bring it up there, unload it. If you need firewood, you go up there and buy it. They never touch it. And they charge $10 extra, 10 or 15 extra. They never touch it. So my firewood is always too long because their requirement is that wood has to be cut at least 16. So I think I have another video someplace of me cutting off the tailgate. I had made a little contraption and it worked, but not that great. And I really don't want to scratch up this new pickup. So I'm making me a small sawbuck out of scrap lumber. This is some scraps I had left over 2x4 off of the solar panel mount. This is not scrap. These are 2x4. I've had several laying out there for years, and every time I go to do a project, I buy new ones and totally forget about these. But so I'm going to cut this one up. Basically, all I'm doing is going halfway and putting a couple screws in. I mean, it's not rocket science. So let me go ahead and get this one cut up because it's getting kind of late, and we'll go from there. Okay, I got a piece of 2x3. We're gonna put it on back here, take up this spot. There is about even. Let me see what I can find to put on the other side. I think I found the mate to that. So yeah, let's try that. I hope I had that recording. Okay, so we'll put our wood in here. We're almost done. There's still a couple things I want to do to it. Put the wood in here. This keeps it, going too far, so you don't always have to worry about getting it flush. And this is about 12 inches. Close enough. 11 3/4. By the time it overhangs just enough so I don't hit it with the chainsaw, will be 12 and a half inches. Should be good. Okay, so we'll work something like that there. Of course we'll have a little bit better foundation there, but it will work something like that. And you can see how much we got to cut off. Now that piece I could probably get in my fireplace. I'd have to turn it sideways and play Jenga with it, but when I cut it off, it'll go right in. And if I get a few pieces of inch too long, they'll still fit just perfect. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I got some chores to do, then we'll pick this up tomorrow. Okay, here we are back at it this morning. We're real close to being done with this. Again, I put the back piece on yesterday. Another thing I want to do, because you know a round piece is going to roll in that probably, I want to put something here, kind of bite into the wood, help keep it from rolling. And I think what I'm going to do is get in my little catch-all jar here, and put some like little finishing nails right there. Snip the heads off. Let's see what we got with that. The nice thing about this is if I don't get it long enough or get too long, I can drive them all the way in and drive some more in there. That's maybe not quite a quarter. Okay, well, let's do 4. Let's do 4 right now. Like I said, we can always. Okay, now let's turn it over and do the other side. Okay. Now I think it's time to give our test. Okay, and there's our little jaws. It's going to hold the wood. And like I said, if that doesn't work or something, I can always drive them on in and do others. But that should keep it, hopefully, most of it from turning. Now let me go find a place to put it. Okay, I think for right now, for demonstration purposes, I'm just gonna put it on the ground. The biggest scrap of plywood I have is about 2 to 3 inches too narrow for this. So my whole point is I want something I could put on my tailgate when I brought wood in and to cut it to length. So I'm sure it'll work good on my tailgate, but and then let it fall right into my wagon. So, but this stuff I've done got is too long. I just need to take care of it. So we're going to try it right here. That piece is almost all right the way it is. Black walnut. wouldn't recommend doing that. Oh, here's one. Here's what I was looking for. Yeah, gotta figure out something with that. Okay. Only thing we're going to have to figure out to do something with that back to keep it the smaller pieces from flying up, but that's working just like I hoped it would. Yeah. So there's your mini sawbuck. All right, I'm liking that. True test will come when I buy firewood and put this on the tailgate. So I may cut those legs at an angle, set flat on a piece of plywood, and then bolt it, screw it to a piece of plywood and set it on my tailgate. I don't know. But for right now, the wood we got to cut, that'll work fine. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe. I gotta get out here and cut wood now. Lucky me. Create a tool to make more work. There I go.